Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another one with me, the Review Bro. Today we're bringing you a product that has been done before on the channel, but the new version is now out, and that comes in the form of Nuclear Pump by Peak Performance Labs. A massive thank you for them sending us down the newest edition of their tub. I'm going to roll through the effects of this, the price, the taste and all the rest of it as I normally would. On my own today. So obviously we are going through the coronavirus pandemic unfortunately at the moment, so we have taken on the advice of you guys, looking to touch more on the non-stim pump only formulas whilst we're all training at home while the gyms are shut. Obviously it's not quite the same taking stim pre-workouts whilst training at home, because you do quickly run out of exercise to do, most of us on basic equipment. So it's it would seem a bit out of place, should I say, to be reviewing these DMAA high stim powerful pre-workouts. So we are touching on these ones. As I mentioned, people have been requesting them, so you're gonna have to deal with my ugly face today. Craig is gonna review Sicario by ASC Supplements on Friday. Just hope you enjoy it, guys. Do comment below, still give us a thumbs up if you can. I'm still gonna do my very best to delve into this as accurately as I can on my own, so thanks for watching along, guys. Before we get into it, let's do it. Okay guys, we're going to move into the taste and the mixability of this product. So Nuclear Pump, the original, if you remember, we scored very, very highly in pineapple flavour, which is the flavour we have. It also comes in grape flavour, so they're the two flavours, pineapple and grape. Now UK guys, you can only currently get this in grape flavour, despite us having pineapple. So yeah, let's crack it open, let's get into it, let's see how it tastes. Pineapple. 2 scoops of this. UK guys, however, if you go to the Peak Performance Labs website, then you can get hold of pineapple. And because they've sent it out to us direct, that's why we've got the pineapple flavour. So there is a bit of clumping. I'll show you guys in a second. Nothing major though, actually. So 2 scoops of that. Let me show you. So there we go. It's actually not that bad though. They do break up. So yeah. So let's mix this up. We'll see what we're dealing with here. Now, considering it's pineapple, it's a funny colour straight away, isn't it? The other one was more of a yellowy colour, if I remember rightly. Mixability. Sorry about the sticker, I should have taken it off, but it's actually not bad at all. Okay, let's do it. Pineapple going down. It's definitely more earthy tasting. It actually reminds me more of jungle juice than it would perhaps of pineapple. I'll give you an example if you've tried it. The Hooligan Bare Knuckle in jungle juice, it has that earthy grass-like taste. That definitely has that similar taste to it. It's not dry, it's not chalky, it's not sour, it's not bitter, it's not tart. It's not bad, I just wouldn't call it, I just couldn't say that that's a pineapple flavour. It's not bad. I'm really umming and ahhing between a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's really in that range. I'm gonna give it a 7. But that's a 7 overall, and that's a 7 with me basing it not solely that it tastes like pineapple, because I wouldn't really say that tastes that much like pineapple, but it's not bad tasting at the same time. I'd call it jungle juice. So yeah, 7 out of 10, mixes well, doesn't taste bad, no bad aftertaste. Yeah, I'm gonna crack the rest of this down, and go home and get training. Okay guys, let's get into the price of the product. Exciting times. And the reason it's exciting times is you can get this for UK viewers at Impact Sup Hut with a discount code of RB10 for just £26.99. Which guys, I'm telling you, for what's in it, you know, for how expensive it's been in the past, all the rest of it, that is a very, very good price. It is only a 20 serving container, which is unfortunately a thumbs down from us. The reason being, also, we just like 30 serves in a tub. But you know what? That's still not bad. There is a lot in this. It is a double scooper. And they are not pretending it's a 20 or 40 serving tub. They just say 20 serves. So that's, you know, at least you know what you're getting effectively. Now, at that price with that discount code, it knocks it down to only £1.35 a serving. Again, I'm telling you that is good. That is very good for what's in here. Actually a 6 out of 10 on our consistent pricing scale, so I can't really argue with that. It is well priced for what's in it. US guys, obviously there is going to be some differences. You won't get it from that website, but I'm going to give you the comparisons just for the sake of this, and you know roughly what sort of price you should be paying if you shop around accurately and get the best deal for yourselves. So that is approximately $33.43 for a tub. Again, not bad, eh? Or $1.67 per serving. So again, that will stay on that consistent scale at a 6 out of 10. So do shop around, find it at the best price you can. UK guys, also this is going to be coming to Max Gains Gloss too. We'll chuck in the Instagram name below in the description. So keep shopping around, guys. Good stuff. It's label time, and let's get into this loaded formula. And I will say that again, it is loaded, guys. 25 grams per serving. That is hefty. So I will also make some comparisons to this formula versus the old formula, and I'll be honest, there's not massive differences, but let's get into it anyhow. So yes, starting off this label, we start off with a whopping 8 grams of pure L-citrulline, which I'll note is the same as the previous version. Now that is responsible for building nitric oxide levels up within the bloodstream, thus delivering nutrients and other bits and pieces straight to the muscle cells. So it's going to give some nasty pumps. Good stuff. Then we move into 3 grams of betaine anhydrous. Now this is an interesting ingredient in that it does a bit of everything. We call it the jack of all trade ingredient simply because it helps with strength, power output, helps with pumps, you know, it helps with everything really. Endurance is another important one. And 3 grams is loaded. Normally only see about 2.5 grams in a good formula. So yeah, good stuff. Then we have a whopping 3 grams of L-tyrosine. Now we love this amino acid for its focus and concentration benefits. But yeah, 3 grams, guys, is massive. We normally only see about a gram. So yeah, definitely focus for days with that. Then we move into glycosides, or glycerol, with a bond that makes it anti-clump in the tub. Even though we have got some clumping in the tub, it would have been worse if it was pure glycerol. Now what I'll say is that works similarly to creatine in that it draws water straight into the muscle, thus giving it a pumped look. So it's again more pump stuff, and 3 grams is a good amount. Then a nitrosogene, which is arginine silicate effectively, so it lasts longer in the bloodstream than arginine alone. It raises nitric oxide levels up by a lot, and it works well with L-citrulline. So again, more pumps, more nutrient delivery. Then we move into taurine at just a gram, which is about right. That's hydration and pumps, so it helps hydrate the body. And then we have alpha GPC at 50% yielding, so we're getting 700 milligrams, which will probably be yielding 350. Now what I'll say is that's responsible for nootropic effect, so it helps with focus and concentration. It's moved away from alpha size, which was the trademark patented ingredient in the previous version. I think it'll still do the same sort of job, so it will help with focus and concentration. Then we have sodium in the form of Himalayan pink sea salt at 300 milligrams, which is about right. It's a good dose, which is salt. So salt is obviously effective for muscular contractions. So you're going to get some nasty pumps through that as well, because obviously salt, as we know, is it draws in water effectively. So yeah, contractions and pumps, good stuff. Then we have pine bark extract, which helps with blood flow health, vasodilation. It's just an all-round ingredient for pumps, and it's been shown to be really effective as well. So yeah, nice to see that in there. And then we wrap this label off with a nice 10 milligrams of black pepper extract, responsible for digestion. So actually really good to see that in there, because you've got a lot to digest at a 25 gram scoop. So I'm excited to see how this comes together. You obviously notice no stimulants, as obvious as it is. It's a pump only formula, but no beta-alanine as well. So let's get into this. Okay, let's move into the effects of the product now. Obviously the new one versus the old one is going to be a question that pops up here, no doubt about it. If you remember correctly, back when we did the 5 out of 5 scores, that is what this scored, a 5 out of 5. Now there's not much variation in the label. Refer back to that label section, but you'll see the differences. The main one for me is the loss of Vaso-6, but it does gain betaine anhydrous, and it ups some dosages of other things, and it is a bigger scoop now, only by a couple of grams, but still. Effects of the product are still very, very, very good. You know, it is a baseline, powerfully put together, well dosed, well rounded pump formula that does still deliver in those areas and still whacks in those 3 grams of L-tyrosine, which we love. It really keeps you focused in the gym as well. It almost makes it like, it makes it feel like a stim pre-workout to a degree, and those pumps do motivate you to keep going. They seem to give you energy. Obviously it doesn't, but it's not pretending to give you energy either. So we don't score these pump products down on that factor. If you're shopping for a pre-workout and you're looking to get energy, then stay clear of the pump only formulas, quite obviously. But the pumps themselves were still painful, nasty, watery. You feel full, you feel bulked up. Feels like, you know, you've been on creatine loading for a few weeks. You know, it is very, very good stuff in that department still. So, you know, the reasons mentioned, because of the L-tyrosine dose as well, the fact you feel focused, you feel motivated, you feel, you know, you feel energized. We're going to give it a 10 out of 10 score still. You know, Vaso-6, I can understand why they have taken it out. They've chucked in other things as well. It doesn't feel too dissimilar from the original, if at all, to be honest with you. So it still would retain that 10 out of 10 full marks. It's so well dosed, it can't be argued. It's 25 gram scoops, or 25 gram servings. It really is good. Pumps are still nasty, guys. So if you're looking for a pump product, you can't go wrong with that label, and you can't go wrong with the effects either. So retains that 10 out of 10. Good stuff, peak performance. Love this product. And that gets us into this final verdict for the new Nuclear Pump, you know, the newest formula that's out on the market at the current time. And I'm going to roll through these scores on the doors as I do in the review themselves. So we always start off with the taste and the mixability. You know, I'd argue it didn't really taste like pineapple like the old one. We did definitely prefer the old flavour. There's no denying that at all. But it still mixed well. You know, it tasted more like jungle juice. That's the flavour I associated with this tasting like the Hooligan Bare Knuckle 2, or the MV Pre Jungle Juice flavour. That is the more of what it tasted like. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Now that is quite discretional, I think. I think some people wouldn't like this one as much, but because it mixed well, and I didn't mind the flavour at all, you know, it just tasted a bit more earth-like. I gave it a 7 out of 10. So yeah, it's absolutely doable in my opinion, you know, taste being probably the least important of these 3 factors. Moving this into the price now, it did still score a 6 out of 10, which may not sound fantastic, but I want to say that for this product, you know, for the deal discounts we're getting, I'd say that is very well priced. Very, very well. Yeah, 6 out of 10 on that department. Get it while you can is what I say. Then we move into the most important part of this and any other review, which is that effects section of the new Nuclear Pump. And similar to its predecessor, there is not too much difference in the label. It's still retained that full marks, which now is a 10 out of 10. For pumps performance, for the motivational effects that you feel from that, and the L-tyrosine nootropic effect, you know, that focus, it did very, very well, and it got full marks, 10 out of 10. So good stuff, Nuclear Pump or Peak Performance Labs. That gives us a total overall score of 23 out of 30. Now, again, those first 2 are discretional. If you're a millionaire, you really ain't going to care about that. But for the effects, very, very well done. So 23 out of 30. They smashed it again, I'd say. And guys, I want to thank you for watching along at this difficult time. You know, we are touching more on these non-stim pre-workouts in the current climate with the coronavirus. Obviously, lots of gyms are shut, including our own. So we are doing home training. You know, most people don't want to be taking pre-workouts. The poll we put out on our community tab on YouTube yesterday, you know, 25% of people, it's a quarter of us all, are not training at all at the moment. And you know what, I do understand that, because it is demotivating to be training at home. It's not the same as, unless you've got a lot of kit, it's just not the same. It's quite hardcore. But I say stick to it, guys. Really, it will make the difference, and it will show the strong at the other end when the gyms do reopen. You know, to be able to stroll back into that gym with full size or more size would show a warrior spirit, I'd say. So yeah, keep watching along, guys. Let us know your thoughts and feelings on this product if you've used it before. Thank you for watching along. I'm sorry it is just me. On Friday, you're going to be getting Just Craig on Sicario by ASC Supplements. We are just doing our best to get these videos out. Obviously, we can't just willy-nilly pop round each other's houses, get training together, start taking these, because we probably would get called out for it as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's just my ugly face. As always, guys, it's important, this one. Stay stimmed, but stay motivated, guys. Let's get through this together.